On the chairman's report, we have one retirement resolution for Tommy Brown, Lakeshore Campus Custodian Services. He is unfortunately not here with us tonight, so I request that we unanimously accept his resolution and make that part of the official. So we can do that. Not read the resolution, but is there a motion to accept?
So
Okay, thank you. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we'll make sure that we receive that. Next, we have the student trustees report. In last week's update, staff included an attachment provided by student trustee Bernard Kondenar, which provided an overview of the CLC renovation program. Bernard, would you mind giving me the report?
Pleasure, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. I'd like to do this report. I'd like to call attention to CLC's chapter of Menovision, and especially the rollout of their new pilot program, Bridge to Success. 26 students have committed themselves to attending at least 4 out of the 8 workshops offered. The topics ranging from student engagement and scholarships to pop culture and superheroes. Students who participate will find a greatly improved system of support led by the MOB advisors, staff, and student officers. Menovision's commitment to core values, their presence on campus, high expectations from their members, as well as a whole lot of hard work has allowed this student organization to become a cross-generational, community-wide, multicultural, collaborative force that I believe will continue to be an invaluable resource to the students it serves. I'd also like to mention last month, the Latino Alliance Club held its annual banquet to fundraise for the Alicia Hernandez scholarships. 164 CLC students, alumni, staff, administrators, trustees, parents, and community leaders were in attendance. The keynote speaker was Judge Jorge Ortiz, Lake County's first Hispanic judge and chief of the court.
And just reappointed.
Congratulations, Judge Ortiz. Also present was Pamela Gonzalez, CLC alumni and radio host for Univision Radio Chicago Amor and Latino Mix. Latino Alliance ultimately raised $3,485 for the scholarships. The attendance of Alicia Hernandez herself assured the remarkably strong turnout of a Latino Alliance alumni and served as a very potent example of the type of enduring relationships that exist between students and their advisors, as well as the long-term community building influence of those relationships. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Ron.
Menovision is one of the best programs I think we started.
Thank you.
And I remember when it started.
Other matters, June 3rd, 4th, trustees Richard Anderson, Philip Carrigan, Jean Gosway, and Amanda Holland, Barbara Oslager, and student trustee Bernard Kondenar, and President Weber attended the ICCTA annual convention and awards banquet. Our CLC award winners, if you remember, are Cara Barberi, the Paul Simon Essay Contest, and former CLC trustee Cindy Malpa for the Gigi Campbell Student Trustee Excellence Award. CLC was also the winner of the ICCTA Equity Diversity Award. So we had a good, excellent representation there. Any of the trustees like to speak about any comments?
Just that the fiscal state of the state looks bleak. Everything that we sat in is depressing to hear.
Yeah. I'll say at the ICCTA, I'm just going to say that for all of you there, you probably noticed, but we won the big awards. The college that was, they give out a lot of awards, but those were the 3 of the biggest.
Isn't this the first time
It's like
we've
a
won
sweep.
3?
Yeah, but other folks would get 3 too, but not the big awards, which we picked up on. So that was great.
Good. Jeannie, would you like to add?
I was just going to say that about the diversity award, that credit for that one goes across the campus because the award was given to CLC really for increasing awareness of diversity issues across the institution, which is the first step in then accomplishing the goals that would then lead to. So a lot of effort from the Diversity Commission, but in all departments to make it an issue with employment and curriculum and any other way that you can think of, but to increase awareness, and then we go from there. So kudos to all of you who were part of that.
Thank you. Barbara?
Yeah, in case everybody doesn't know, because we won the State Diversity Award, we're going to be submitted to the national level for the national award as well, which will be held in October in New Orleans. So hopefully we can garner that one as well. It's a great honor for our students to be recognized in this way as well. So I just think it was great, and I look forward to us getting the national award as well.
I'd like to say that it didn't go unnoticed by the other student trustees, the amount of awards and recognition, nor the cutting-edge programs and the support that the students get here at CLC go unnoticed either. And I was very proud when I discussed those kind of things and compared them. And we really serve as the benchmark in the state in a lot of ways. So proud of it.
Anyone else? Thank you for those comments. Bernard, you also attended the ICCT Student Leadership Institute. Do you have any comments that you want to make on that?
Well, basically that. Some of the interactions that we had were dealing with some of the problems with funding, representation. For example, city colleges, each college only gets the trustee position once every 7 years. So they really think they're lacking that kind of representation across the many schools. So they only have that one chance to really stand out. But we had an opportunity to stand out in discussing our technology programs here. That was one of the presentations that we gave as a group. And the amount of certificates and degrees that we offer at this school outpace many of the other schools in the state, if not all. Very exciting weekend. I'm looking forward to going back to the ICCT SAC.
Thank you for representing. And on June 3rd, Trustee Linda Paul and CLC staff members attended the Lake County Partners Big Event. Trustee Paul, do you have any comments on that event?
It was a very well-attended event. I was extremely impressed with the collaboration that took place to have such an event. A lot of community organizations were represented, and CLC was very well represented, and great information. I enjoyed it.
Thank you for going. And we did have the golf event on June 13th, our CLC Foundation annual golf classic held at the Ivanhoe Country Club. And we have the numbers grossing more than $115,000. So all of those net proceeds, of course, go to support the foundation scholarships and grants to CLC students. We had 194 golfers, guests, and the county dignitaries, including members of this board, Richard Anderson, Phil Kerrigan, Trustee Holland, Barbara Oslager, and myself. Any comment on the golf outing?
We had a fun time under the shed in the rain.
Yeah. Fortunately, it was only
It
for a few
came
minutes.
down
yeah.
in buckets.
Didn't delay it
Just
too much.
buckets.
Yeah, it was.
Bill, you mentioned that we grossed $115,000. Do we know the net figure?
I don't have that. No, I do not.
We could gross $1 million, but if we only make $5,
Right.
the net figure is the one that
Yeah, I
I'm
don't see
more
Karen.
interested in.
I've actually
I don't
seen
know.
the draft figure is about 57,000, but they're still checking on all of that. Last year, I think they were right around 60,000, so it'll be very close to last year. And we didn't have a major sponsor this year, which we've got to work on for next year. Because, had we had that, we just started, we want to get that up to about 90,000 as kind of our goal. over
Well, and their
time.
goal was to have this year be better than last year
Yeah.
in terms of growth, so.
It was in terms of participation in that,
Yeah.
but we're gonna really work on trying to get that major sponsor, because we'd have been right there.
And then on June 9th and 10th, President Weber attended the Common Ground Conference in Chicago. Would you like to comment on that, please?
I just gave a presentation about what we're doing at CLC in terms of sustainability. Most of the people in the audience were Big Ten folks working on sustainability at their universities, and then some different corporations from the Chicago area. But it was well received. We're doing a lot, and I think it's something we can be proud of. So.
And finally, we found out today that the ICCTA, Association of Community College Trustees proposal, our proposal, Complete Career Pathway High School to Health Professions, was accepted. And so our session will focus on CLC's Health Professions Career Pathway, which has multiple entry points and exit points, and includes going from college to a doctoral in pharmacy. And unless there's questions of the chair, that concludes.